As part of the People's Health Movement, we have been very interested in the process of the social determinants. And a major reason why many of us are here is to make sure that the promise of the Commission is not dissipated because countries are unwilling today to take action, even when evidence exists that action is possible and action is necessary. We are also here to release and project the publication of Global Health Watch 3, which is an analysis of what is happening in the world today in the area of health. It is also a proposal for doing things in a different way. It is also a story of how people are already doing things in a different way, and it's possible for many of us to adopt the different practices, some in countries, some in smaller situations. We are still hopeful that the declaration and the support that it gets will actually be a moment of change. But given the indications, including the draft of the declaration that we have seen till now, we are worried because we think that there is a serious attempt, especially by some powerful countries, to bury the more radical positions that the Commission on Social Determinants of Health took, and to come out with a very bland declaration that will actually not act upon the evidence that the Commission was able to put together. The Global Health Watch is a process that started in 2003, and this is the third edition. And it is a collaborative civil society exercise coordinated this time by the People's Health Movement, Health Action International, Medico International, Third World Network. So it's a collaborative exercise in which about 110 activists and academics have participated in writing and putting together. Several countries, for example, we have talked about Brazil. There's a detailed case study of Costa Rica. Then there are stories from Central America. So there are various countries in the region who are represented in different chapters of this book. The hope is that we will identify, one, the structural determinants, the very important structural determinants today which are preventing both countries and communities from taking action on a range of issues where action is necessary, which means that it is necessary that the global political and economic architecture, which is obviously falling apart, we don't have to now have extra evidence that it is falling apart. We need to then come together to build a different kind of a global political and economic architecture that is inclusive, that in the name of development does not marginalize increasing number of people. So that is the first thing that we hope this conference will at least acknowledge and decide to act upon. The second is specifically in the area of health systems. To one, acknowledge that public financing of health systems is of paramount importance, and in less developed countries to try to find ways in which such financing can be secured for healthcare. And second, not to divorce public financing of health systems from public provision of health systems. We think that health systems should be financed publicly as well as run by the public sector. So those are some of the major expectations that we have. In addition also to a sensitivity to a range of differences among people which decide why they are in the situation they are, which range from gender to whether people are from indigenous communities, to the big problem of migrants today, of people who live in very difficult situations. So those are some of the things that we have to acknowledge, but not just acknowledge, but have some concrete proposals how we want to act upon it.